Hello, Legion's friends. Today we have a major update to the toolbox that some of you may have already experienced. This has actually been online. It's been live for several days, but it's one of the biggest changes we've had so far. So let's get right into it. The first thing that you're going to notice is that the card actions overlay that appears when you hover over a card has changed quite a bit. It now offers the option to add whatever number of cards you set here to your collection or your wish list. Um, that is huge because the wish list is a new feature. You are now able to create a wish list separate from your collection and share it with other players. In the actual filters, we have the type filter that has been reinstated. All cards now are tagged with their correct legion and the correct type. Massive shout out to Hunter from the Discord server that did the actual tagging over the last weekend. Um, that's fantastic. Thank you, Hunter, and thank you to all our volunteers who have collaborated so far. If you want to become a volunteer, just send me an email and we'll arrange for that. Um, so in the filters right now, we have the type filter and it works perfectly. Now, one of the biggest changes that we have other than the wish list is that the card overlay is now contextual. You used to get the same overlay hovering over a card wherever you were, and that's no longer the case. If you're a logged in user or depending on where you are going to see a different overlay. Um, so I am going to log in now and you will see the difference. One of the main things that uh, have actually changed is the card indicators. Now we have these little circles at the top of each card. The green one is for how many you have in your collection, and the purple one is for how many you have on your wish list. Um, this other icon at the top right indicates willingness to trade. So I am now looking at my collection and you will see that the overlay is different. It doesn't give me the same options that I was seeing on the front page anymore because these cards are already in my collection, so I have the ability to set them as WTT, willing to trade or not. And that is what controls this icon that either pops in or out at the top right, and that's what indicates to other players that you're willing to trade that card. These are all right now set to WTT, so I can unset a couple of them to show you the filters. If you're looking at another user's collection, you can check this box to only show the cards that they are willing to trade. In any context, when you're logged in, the card indicators at the top left, the 1 and 0, for example, here, will always be referring to your collection and your wish list. If you want to see how many of this card this user has in their collection, you have to hover over it, and this number right here will tell you how many they have in their collection. But these numbers over here, the 1 and the 0 at the top left, will always be related to your collection and your wish list. I think those are all the updates we have for you this week. Stay tuned. Next week, we are adding deck building. That is going to be probably the biggest update to the platform since its inception. So please stay tuned. You'll be able to create your decks, you'll be able to share your decks, and you'll be able to export your decks for tournaments. So stay tuned for that. If you have any ideas for any features that you're looking for and they're not on the platform yet, please send me an email. I am working very hard to incorporate every feature that the community is going to need down the line. So don't hesitate to reach out to me on the contact form on the website, or if you're on the Discord server, just hit me up there and I'll be happy to accommodate your requests. Thank you very much. I can't wait I can't wait to see what you guys do with all this functionality, and I can't wait to see everybody's wish lists and collections. So thank you again, and we'll talk soon.